Hello, highly esteemed viewers. Welcome to our maths tutorial for today. In today's tutorial, Maths Olympiad solution, we are going to solve for x and if 4 to the power of 4x equal to 1 divided by square root of x all to the power of 1 divided by x. So we are requested to find the value of x in this exponential equation involving the fractional power. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Also remember to press the bell icon so as to be notified whenever I upload my new Maths Olympiad content. Now let's solve this question. As we solve this question, I want you to look at some of those laws of indices we will be applying in this question and how we are going to use such laws to arrive at our final solution. Remember, this question is a question that has to do with a lot of fractional powers, and then we need to thoroughly apply the laws of indices. Now, let's start. To start solving this question, all we need to do is to clear this fraction because we have a power, an exponent that is a fraction. And what do you think we can do to clear that fraction? What comes to my mind is to multiply all through by the power of x. Now, if we multiply all through by the power of x, this will give us x to the power of 4x multiplied by x, and that will be equal to 1 divided by square root of 2 all to the power of 1 divided by x multiplied by x. Fine. With that, this x will go, and then we'll have x to the power of 4. This will multiply to give us 4x squared, and that will be equal to 1 divided by root 2. Good. So if that has been destroyed, the next thing we need to do is to also clear this 4. Gradually, we'll be clearing some of these things. So if we want to clear that 4, we have to multiply through by 1 divided by 4. So this will give us x to the power of 4x squared multiplied by 1 over 4 equal to 1 divided by root 2 all to the power of 1 over 4, right? With that, this will clear this, and then what will be left with over there is x to the power of x squared, right? And that will be equal to 1 divided by root 2 all to the power of 1 divided by 4. Now, having done that, we'll now have to look forward to simplifying this equation further. Now, look at that equation critically. You come to understand something, that this value can be simplified. Recall that value, when we have square root of 2, square root of 2 can be equal to 2 to the power of 1 divided by 2. So what would that give us? This will give us x to the power of x squared. This will be equal to 1 divided by 2 to the power of 1 divided by 2 all to the power of 1 over 4. Now come to think about this. This can give us x to the power of x squared equal to 1 divided by 2, right? All to the power of 1 divided by 2, right? All this can give us 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 1 divided by 4. Now, if you check out what 1 to the power of half is, you see that it will give us 1. So this is very possible. So if we do that, we are now going to have this equation. So let's simplify this. These two multiplies. This will give us x to the power of x squared equal to 1 divided by 2 all to the power of 1 divided by 8. Now come to look at this. We'll apply one logical reasoning here, and if we apply that logical reasoning, it will see that it's going to give us the same thing. Let's say we'll have x to the power of x to the power of 2, which is equal to 1 divided by 2 all to the power of, if I decide to do this, 1 divided by 8 multiplied by 2 divided by 2. I've not changed anything. That value still remains what it is. I only corrupted 2 divided by 2 to make my equation very easy. So this will give me x to the power of x squared equal to 1 divided by 2 all in brackets 2 divided by what? By 16. I didn't change anything, that remains the same. So this will give us x to the power of x squared equal to, now remember that this can be separated. If this is separated, I can now have 1 divided by 2 square all to the power of 1 divided by 16, right? Now if we do that, if I simplify that, I can have x to the power of x squared equal to 1 divided by 4 all to the power of 1 divided by what? By 16. Good. Now, let me go ahead to also apply one logical reasoning. If I apply one logical reasoning, I can also simplify this over here. So this will give me x to the power of x squared. That will be equal to 1 divided by 4 all to the power of 1 divided by 4 all square, right? So if I do that, you come to see that the two equations are the left hand side and the right hand side are similar. This base is equal to this base, power is equal to this, and then we'll have square. So the square will clear square. So we'll have x to the power of x to be equal to 1 divided by 4 to the power of 1 divided by 4. So simply put, we'll either equate the base or we equate the exponent. If we equate the base or we equate the exponent, we'll see that our x is equal to 1 divided by 4. So if we simplify this further, we can see that our x is equal to 1 divided by 4, or we can say our x is equal to 4 to the power of minus 1. This expression satisfies that exponential equation that has been given to us earlier on. Now I want you to pause this video and substitute the value of that value of x we've gotten. X is equal to 1 divided by 4, or 4 to the power of minus 1, into that initial equation and see if you can get the equivalent, you can get the result. If you do that, the left hand side should be equal to the right hand side. If that happens, then this equation, the solution x equal to 1 divided by 4, is perfectly correct. This is all I have for you for today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and also remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified Maths Olympiad videos. Thank you.